Hello guys. As you're wondering, I got new little baby chicks and the geese. Um, the I got three. I got three little baby chicks. Two of them are buff Orpingtons and one is a barred rock. And the geese right there is a. Well, they told me it was an. I don't know. I forgot if they told me it was a Chinese goose, but I don't think it is because usually Chinese are usually white and brown, if I'm correct. But usually, Chinese usually have little pink or yellowish feet, if I believe, and the Africans do too. But they just have the black beak. I said the block. But the other breed they told me they told me they had one of those two, and the other one was a saddleback, which I believe this one is. But the thing is, it's probably a mix, cause well, I forgot how to Pomeranian. I don't know how you say Pomeranian saddleback. Pomeranian, whatever. But they can come into like 4 different colors. Usually the saddleback is that little thing, and then they have the gray and all kinds of different, like 3 other colors and whatnot. But let me show you. Well, that's that Barf Orpington right there. Let me zoom in a little bit. They're actually eating. Those two Buff Orpingtons are just non-stop eating. Every time I see them, they're in there. When I bought this one, I actually bought an extra one. I bought an extra one, just a Buff Orpington, and I put him in if you guys remember when I put that where I have that big little chick coop in my house with the red light and the blue and the light and the white light, and I thought my cat would be friendly to them, but I was thought wrong. Like, I came back and I just saw my cat have like half its body in its mouth, and then I took it out, and then I just put it in the dispenser, which is I have a worm dispenser outside where the other big chickens are at, and the turkeys and the ducks. So then I returned it, and I decided just to get another one extra, so I had 2 Buffalo Orpingtons. And then I came back, and if you guys remember when I had that turkey, I had that little rectangle cut out, not a very perfect one, but um there was 2 in there. It's not these 2. One of them was actually when I got an extra one for free, and then I bought another one. The other one yesterday was just gone in here. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if my cat got it. I believe it was a cat. I don't think I checked around in the bedding, see if it was like buried in there, but I didn't find anything. So I'm guessing it was a cat or rat or something. I don't know if we haven't had a rat problem in years. But yeah, hold on. If you guys want a better view. Oops, I scared him. The difference that I made with these guys is I added apple cider vinegar into the water, and that usually just makes it more hydrated. Hold on, my kid's here. Let's zoom in real quick. The other one that I had was actually like a little bit more goldish. No, a little bit more brown goldy. I don't know. No. And they're feeding from that little thing that I used to have my cat drink out of, which is the Pet Cafe. I used to have my little cat drink out of it, but now she's too big for it now. That water would probably be gone in a day. But I actually refilled it one time, well, 2 times, but it's usually because when I first had it, I didn't. The water was still in there for like a week, so I just put it in there. But then I decided to change it up. But this geese really is not a really as dirty as the ducks are. I mean, usually if I put this in there, this water would be dirty, and then the next day it'll be so dirty that I have to switch it. But this geese is not really a dirty kind. It doesn't get anything dirty, really. I mean, it's still clean as you can see. It looks normal, like what a chicken would do. The only reason I was only supposed to get this guy, but then I felt bad for him for being alone. So then I was actually, when I was gonna get more chickens, I wanted to get Buff Orpingtons, but when I went to my Atwoods, I didn't know they had the chickens labeled. This whole time they had it labeled. Whoa, get out of the way. They had them labeled the whole time, and I didn't really know. I never saw this because they were behind the sell sign, which is a big like square paper, and behind it, sometimes they'll put it behind it or above it, but usually you couldn't really see it because they were peeling off and they'll kind of fold over to where you can't really see it. And I didn't know, but they never really have the geese or ducks label. I actually found a little brown duck over there. Because the ones that I had, I thought I got khaki Campbell. I know one of them's actually going to be a khaki Campbell. But one of them really looks like a white silver, and the other one is just like gray. And then my black runner, well, I believe it's a black runner. If not, it's a Cayuga, but it's turning out to be a black runner because it usually stands up right. And it looks lean. But yeah, I've been really wanting to get some Buff Orpingtons, and then I decided to get a Barred Rock because usually I don't have a really. Well, I know the turkeys are the only ones that aren't really a solid color. Well, they just call them bronze, but they have all like white or like a whitish on them. Let me zoom in better. But I actually got the barred rocks because they're actually barred. If you don't know what that means, mainly like that they have that little black, white. From what I've seen in pictures, it's a barred color. If you guys don't know that, well, now you know. So I decided to get one of those, and I heard they're really friendly too, even the Buff Orpingtons. But yeah, I was actually gonna get them online, but then I saw the sign there. I was like, ooh, so I decided just to get them here at Atwoods, so I don't have to buy them online, and I could probably just add more chickens, like get different kinds of chickens to show you guys when I buy them, because I'm actually gonna get the Easter eggs, Americanas, and the other two breeds. I don't know which ones I'm gonna get, but I'll probably when they get here. If I don't get them this year, then I for sure will get them next year. But yeah, the little geese has a little different beak, which I know they have a more little bump on their beak. I'm feeding them a turkey, which is a 28% protein, which is actually for Atwoods. It's actually an Atwoods bag, just in case you guys are wondering. At 18, I never seen. The highest I've seen was a 24. Little guy's going crazy. It's a little cute guy. The reason why I got geese is if this really is a saddleback or if from whatever one's from I can't pronounce it, but you get it. Usually it's a guard, but then I also heard that they actually attack chickens and believe turkeys as well, which is not really what I wanted, but I heard they're really great pets if you tame them, which I do plan to. They usually make noises when they see when they see something unusual. A little before. I believe these two buff Orpingtons are at least 4 days old, and the little Bardock's actually 3. Because when I came in on Tuesday, they were there. They were there. I believe I went there on Tuesday or Monday, and these guys were already there. Then I came in there because I only came in to see if they have any geese, because I've been wanting to see little baby geese. I've seen them before, but I was actually gonna buy geese thinking that it was a duck, but then I looked at the sign, like my friend told me that's not a duck, it's a geese. So then I looked at the ducks, and that's when I got the little black one, the little black duck. But yeah, I believe these are 4 days old, 4 to 5, but mainly. Hold on, let me get a better. And that Bardock is actually at least 3 days. And the reason why is because usually they don't grow their little wing feather right there, if you see it, until they're actually 2 days old. When they're on their first day, or when they're born, they don't have that little feather yet. It's just little fuzz, little fur ball. But on the second, then they actually get there, so you can tell it's 2 days after that. So when they tell you that at the store, when they tell you, oh, like usually they don't really know, they just get them and they just tell you it's like it's been there for 4 days, and then tell you they're a day old, but they're not. Once they have that, it's actually at least 2 to 3 days old, but mainly 2 days. It's mainly 2 days, and then after that you can for sure know that. The one right here, I don't know. That one looks a little bit more. I don't know. Nah, they're probably the same age. It's because one of these guys is actually, when I got him 2 days ago, when I bought the other one, and I had 2 buff Orpingtons die, so I could have possibly had like six little chickens in here. No, not 6. I mean 5. And then update you with that. I mean, I have a backyard, so I don't really want so many, because I'm probably gonna get rid of the bantams and give them away. But I believe, I don't know if that bantam, the little one, is a buff or a little midget buff Orpington. But I decided I rather have the big ones anyways. I really don't. I mean, bantams are cute and all because they're a little small, and they're funny to look at because they run along with the. I pretty much see like those big old cows, and then you see a little cattle right behind them, acting like it's a grown little cow, and it's just funny to look at. I'm trying to focus the thing, but it just won't. But okay, guys, I'll update you later with these guys. So just remember, these guys are 4 days, and the Bardock's possibly 3. So next Tuesday they'll probably be a week old. There's my cat. She just looks at him like a little prey. Well, I'll update you guys later. Thank you for watching and subscribe. Thank you.